is an all you need to know video about Liechtenstein. This beautiful country is next to Switzerland and Austria. In this video, we will tell you how you can get from Switzerland to Liechtenstein, talk about transportation, talk about the things to do in Liechtenstein, the lovely walks you can go on, and we will mostly talk about its capital city, Vaduz. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. We make similar videos like this and really appreciate you all. Talking about the location, as I said, Liechtenstein is bordered by Switzerland to the west and south and Austria to the east and north, and it's Europe's fourth smallest country. You can literally walk from the top of Liechtenstein to the bottom. I have seen someone do this, so it's definitely possible if you have time on your hand. And it is actually the highest gross domestic products per person in the world. Talking about transportation, we got the train from Switzerland first. We took it from Zurich, and then we got the bus from Sargans to the capital of Liechtenstein, which is where the bus stops, called Vaduz, and that is the exact bus we got. The views were great, as you can see here, all mountains, beautiful, but the bus was pretty packed, so we do really suggest to go early if you can, to save yourself a seat. And this is where you get off, so really in city center, and this is the bus that brings you here, it was a big bus, but as I said, it can get pretty busy, especially during peak season, because everyone wants to tick off another country, and why not? As you get off, you can also see there is the Vaduz castle there, and unfortunately it was under renovation, so we didn't get an opportunity to visit it, but we highly recommend a hike here if you have time on your hand. It's one of the best things to do here. There is the bus stop that we get off, and right behind is the city center. It is a lovely place. We immediately noticed that it was quieter than Switzerland, and that's probably because not a lot of people know about this, and not a lot of people know that you can visit this country for free with a Swiss travel pass, and you can do it in a day. It's possible if you come really early. So this is the town center in Vaduz. There were lots of people playing music. There was a really nice vibe, and there was mountains all around us. One of the other things to do here is to visit the Liechtenstein Museum. It's a great museum and highly recommend it. Another one you might want to visit is this museum opposite it. So the other one was the gallery, and this one is the Liechtenstein Museum. Both are worth a visit if you want to get to know a little bit about its history. And then we recommend just walking around city center. This is a free thing to do, and we highly recommend it. And also, why not just step into one of the many ice cream shops there? Now beware, they are very pricey. So Switzerland is pricey and Liechtenstein is just as pricey. And one of the other things we recommend is going to their tourist shop. We normally don't do this, but here it was really unique. Lots of people were taking photos. There was a really nice overview video about Liechtenstein, where they were talking about the different things to do in Liechtenstein, all the fun activities. So we just stood for a couple of minutes and we watched this video, and we were just noting down how maybe we should come back again and spend more time in this country, because we really feel the couple of hours we came here for were not enough, and that's why we weren't able to make videos of many of the places that we've recommended, but we really hope to come back and do more of it. So if you were to listen to our advice, we would say at least spend 2 days here. Now this is the map of Vaduz. As you can see, just in the capital and around it, there are so many things to do, and if you come here to there, then they will give you a map, and make sure to get a stamp. Now you do unfortunately have to pay for a stamp. It was our first time paying for one, but totally worth it, because we ticked off another country. And right outside you've got, again, beautiful places to see. And one more thing, if you get one of these small buses, which is what we got because we were there on the hottest day of the year, they are free for everyone there. You don't have to show anything. You just get on and they take you to other villages, other smaller cities in Liechtenstein. So we got this bus because we were really craving for a McDonald's that particular day, and we then went to this other place next to Vaduz where they had a McDonald's. I know, don't judge us, but we had to do it for the McDonald's. So we finally had some lunch, which was unfortunately McDonald's, not very cultural, but then we went back to Vaduz and we just walked around again. We love to walk around every place we go. It's a free thing to do, and you get to know a lot about the city or country, and you also get to just take a moment, take it all in, and make some memories. So we highly recommend walking around in Vaduz. It's very quiet, as you can see in all the clips, and we went in peak season, and there were lots of nice walking routes as well. So definitely recommend that, as well as looking at the surroundings. We found some lovely pretty houses like these that you can see here. Other thing to do in Vaduz is go to Rhine Bridge. This really reminds me of the bridge in Lucerne. Yes, it's not as pretty as the one in Lucerne, but we really found it to be beautiful. This is also where we went on another walk, and it's a very famous walk in Vaduz, so do make sure to visit it. And this is also a perfect place where you'll see some cows, which is a familiar sight in Switzerland as well as in Liechtenstein. So if you are looking to fly a drone as well, then make sure to take your drones here. This is where we got some of the shots for Liechtenstein, for Vaduz. So you can actually go down, as you can see over there, my husband doing so, and we then took lots of drone shots here of the mountains. The view was breathtaking, and that's really what we did in Liechtenstein. As I said before, unfortunately we didn't plan this journey really well, so don't make the mistake we did. We made this video so we can help you to travel better, and so you can learn from our mistakes. And one of the mistakes we did make was we left really late. It was our first day in Switzerland, and we just did not have enough time to do everything, but we really hope to go back, and we did mention some of the things we did, and we highly recommend them. And make sure to visit the surrounding castles like this one as well. And if you do have time on your hand, then we have made a list of the things that we would recommend you to do that we weren't able to do. So one of the things is to go to Galena Falconry Center. We would also recommend going to the Museum Mura. We would recommend the Marvel at St. Florence Church and Cathedral, visit the Postage Stamp Museum, and cycle over the old bridge, the one I showed you, explore the Churchill Benden, and so much more. This is a train station in Vaduz. As you can see, it was very lively, and again, it does come with a view, and it's really good transportation. The bus took us straight from Vaduz to the train station, which was great. So we had a really fun time here, and would highly recommend it, especially if you're visiting Switzerland. And make sure to use that Swiss Travel Pass for free entry to this beautiful country. So that's all it for this video. As we said that, you know, we didn't have much time here, but if we did have more time, then we would do so much more. One of the very things that are at the top of my list is to visit the ruined castles of Schellenberg, which is probably not pronounced correctly, forgive me, but I've done my best. But I really want to go back to Liechtenstein and visit these beautiful places. So let me know in the comments down below if you have been to Liechtenstein. How long did you spend there? Would you recommend any more than 2 days? And is there something that you've really enjoyed seeing in Liechtenstein, so we can add it to our list when we visit again. But that's all from me today, so make sure to like this video if you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe to our channel. We are trying to grow our channel and appreciate all of you, and make sure to follow us on Instagram. We post regular stories and photos there. Thank you.